So Allah says, okay, I'm going to show you how powerful your humanity is that you have set up to be partners to me. Bam! He calls the soul out the body, and wherever it is, it drops. And it will stink in a couple of days if it's not put under the earth. Okay, how much you wash it and put perfume on it, keep it outside the earth, is still going to stink. It is from the earth. It is from the low life, lowest life, dunya. Allah tests us to see if we're going to choose dunya or mawla, Allah Almighty, or this dunya or this world. Looking only to our humanity. Ooh, I'm so beautiful. So handsome. Oh, I'm so intelligent. I'm so rich. I'm going to live 1,000 years. But even if you live 1,000 years, in terms of eternity, that's nothing. Moses, Noah lived to be 950, but he's no longer here. 950 years. So it's something we are missing about ourselves. And guess what? Death is calling us. The angel of death is looking. Are they ready yet? How will we come to our Lord? Allah says, don't come back to me unless you're coming back happy. Kalbun Salim, true heart, pure heart. Knowing me in you. When we recognize Allah Almighty in ourselves, that is the high right there. That is the wealth right there. That is the treasure right there. That is the happiness right there. That is the power, the glory right there. That is the wisdom right there. That is everything right there. That is paradise right there. And when you spread it, you're spreading paradise.
Takbir! Takbir! Takbir!
Through the earth like running water, pure, from paradise. You become carriers of paradise. Giving people drink, water, food, taking off of them, giving them. And that's why Allah Almighty is holding us responsible. Those people, so-called people, call themselves Muslims, the best people evolved for mankind. All a Muslim is someone who's submitting their will to Allah Almighty. Not to themselves, not to their ego, but to Allah Almighty. That's what a Muslim is. A sincere person that loves their Lord, who follows Allah and his apostle. Allah said, if you love me, follow my Rasul. You disobey my Rasul, you disobey me. We just don't get it. Because Shaitan got us. And we said, Assalamu alaikum. You know what that means? That means that's the greetings of what the station of paradise is. How effective is a salam in hell? It's like putting pearls on swine. And that's why it has to be a purification, a cleansing. Allah Almighty always cleanses us. Because it shall be on earth as it is in heaven. Allah never changes. We're looking at the same sun that all the prophets saw. Adam and Eve saw the same sun that shines in the sky. They were drawn from the same light of Allah Almighty that we draw from. So we're just as responsible as they were. Don't think because you are doctor, lawyer, Indian chief, or you can walk, or you can talk, or you can ride, or you're intelligent, that is any different for us. If we're to reach where they reached, we have to do what they did. And we're not doing that, and that's why our lives are miserable. Begging the government for our sustenance. Robbing and stealing for our sustenance. Killing for our sustenance. Being bounded because we are taking our sustenance from humanity and not taking it from Allah Almighty. You ask Allah, Allah send it through humanity. Ask your Lord first That's why Yusuf alayhi salam, Joseph stayed in prison longer, because someone he interpreted a dream for got out of prison, and as he was leaving prison he says, tell the king, put in a good word for me to the king. And he pissed Allah off. He said, you don't know yet. If you don't know me now, you ain't never gonna know me. He stayed there longer. Nobody knows how much longer he stayed. But guess what? He got it together. Because when he came out, he started the first economic system. And they were in famine. And they were in wealth. And Allah had took set everything down in the whole countries. Egypt, everywhere in the surrounding countries. Everybody had to come to Joseph to get their sustenance. And when they came to Joseph, he took them to their Lord. Why? Because he realized that it was Allah Almighty in him and not him himself. That's all it is. That's all it is. They weren't reading the Old Testament, the New Testament, and the Quran. They weren't going to Bible studies and Quranic studies. They were connected to the source. They were the real gangsters. It wasn't until they left Allah Almighty that Allah Almighty allowed Shaitan to establish his kingdom from east to west, north to south. Now we're in bondage with Shaitan, by Shaitan. Losing our homes, losing our families, losing our health, losing our connection to Allah Almighty. We must fight. Fight what? Fight ourselves. Get ourselves out the way so that flow from paradise can flow through us. What is the point? Allah said that the heavens and the earth cannot contain him, but the human being can contain him. That's powerful. That should shape our whole being to know that. That should be a revelation to ourselves. What? My life should be changed forevermore now. That's who I am. I'm from paradise being veiled from myself. I'm hidden from my own treasures, and those treasures are hidden in me. Allah says, look, I gave you those treasures when you were in your mother's womb. And you were to use them while you were in dunya. Why are you bringing them back to me? Means we never understood. Because we never listened. Listen to who? Listen to what's in ourselves. Listen to our hearts, our souls. Listen to our head that Shaitan is whispering in. Both ears. And we call ourselves Muslims, the best people of all mankind, Christians, Jews, the people of Moses, the people of Jesus, the people of Muhammad. We're a joke. We're a joke. And Shaitan is laughing all day long. Allah says, I will raise up another people. They will not be like those people. They would not learn and to know themselves. And put me to the side and accept the dunya as their God, accept that the ego as their God, accept the Shaitan as their God. And that's why we're so crazy. Got to go to a insane asylum psychiatrist to get pills. After 7 years, a psychiatrist goes crazy. How can you help something you didn't create? Unless you've gotten out of the way and Allah Almighty is working through you. We're crazy. We lost our minds. It's like an alcoholic that says, you know what, I'm an alcoholic. Help me, I'm weak. We have to say, oh Allah, yes, we have been disobedient. Allah, help me, we are weak. Help me not to make this mistake again. Help me to turn my life around. Thank you for my life, my health, and my strength, my health, my wealth, and my wisdom. Don't leave me in the hands of my ego, and I seek refuge in you from the cursed devil. Not only do as Allah likes, but be as Allah likes us to be.